This is KHQA Sports.
Well, you'd be hard-pressed to find a regional semifinal game anywhere in the state of Illinois tonight with more built-in subplots than round 3 of the Macomb-Illini West rivalry, which turned out to be a dandy game, at least in premise. Started off with Michaela Gronwald being recognized for scoring her 1,000th career point a little earlier last week, and then call this meathead IW crowd with a nod to Rob Lowe in the picture and the sound. Bro, good stuff. They just couldn't stop saying bro. Early on, Macomb with a great open. Yanni Sadler gets things going positively for her team. Michaela Gronwald with plenty of answers in this one. First cleaning up the offensive glass, then hitting the runner, I should say. And then Michaela Gronwald uncontested from 3. You can't do that. Good stuff from her at that point. Macomb would answer in the blocks. Kayla Vestal with a pretty kiss-off glass right here. But Shelby White, who had a huge night for Illini West, would hit back-to-back buckets and give IW a 10-4 lead at this early juncture. Again, Shelby White would finish the night with 12 points. She was really good for her team in this one. Meanwhile, in answer, how about Carla Mendoza right here with a little scoop shot midway through the first quarter. Unfortunately for Macomb, it would be their last field goal of the first half. They went dark. Illini West did all kinds of nice things, scrapping around for a ball right here. Josie Finch the steal. Shelby White, beautiful pass inside to Michaela Gronwald. 20-8 at the half in favor of IW. Grand Supernauts team seemed to be in control, but Macomb would answer and erupt to open the third quarter with 6 unanswered points. Starts with Yanni Sadler with a steal and the hookup right here to Mia Lambert, who had 12 points, a team high for the Bombers. And then this time on the inside, it's Georgie Hendrickson with a nice take as well to cap the 6-0 run. But unfortunately for Macomb, Illini West had plenty of answers in the tank. A 10-1 run to open this thing up. Michaela Gronwald, Brianna Gratz getting it done. IW gets the win big time tonight. 55-38 is your final as Michaela Gronwald led the way in this one with 14 points. Meanwhile, up next for IW coming up on Friday, a showdown with the Havana Ducks. These two teams have split earlier this season. Should be a fantastic showdown coming up on Friday at 7 o'clock. Over at Rushville Industry, no more dangerous postseason coach in our area than Matt Long. His team taking on Beardstown Central Southeastern. And Emma Derry have a night. She gets the and one right here, a harbinger of things to come for her really good night. Later, it's Colby McClellan doing her thing. The young gifted sophomore posting up and knocking down the bucket right here. Beardstown, though, not going away. Eilina Rollins doing some nice work on the inside. She had 16 points for her team, was unstoppable at times. Great up and under shot right here for her. And then it's Maddie Craig coming off the inbounds pass, keeping this thing close. Beardstown just down by 2 at this point. At the top of the food chain, basketball-wise tonight, Derry tonight. Emma Derry knocking down the long 3 at this point. However, Summer Lindsay coming up at the other end for Beardstown ties this thing up at 20 apiece. But from that point forward, Emma Derry and company would take over. Derry on the night, huge night to lead her team in victory tonight. She ended up with 16 points, including the larceny and the layup right here. Got some nice help from a number of different Central Southeastern Lady Panthers, including Brianna Hildebrand right here, and Central Southeastern gets it done, pulling away down the stretch, 52-30 to end Beardstown's season. On the other side of the bracket, the winner of Plains and Rushville Industry would await. Who wears short shorts? Whoa! Those guys wearing short shorts tonight. Lady Rockets looking to use the home court to some upset effect tonight. Early on, though, Cardinals really good in this one. Emily Yakel, the steal. Allie Pankey with the finish at the other end. More from Allie Pankey as she comes free on the down low. And then more from Emily Yakel, I should say, as it's a 7-0 run out of the gate for Pleasant Plains. Rushville Industry would get back into this thing in a hurry a little bit later in the frame. Bailey Irvin doing some nice work from distance, knocking down the triple. She had a couple of jumpers working back-to-back as she would kind of spark her team back to life after that cold start with the de-icing process. A little bit later, it's Riley Plummer getting into the act as well. She had a team-high 10 points tonight for Rushville Industry. Plains just too strong. Really good team in this one as Plains ends up getting the Emily Yakel effect to good use tonight. They end up winning as Miss Yakel scored 12. They end up winning by a margin of 50-24. So on Thursday, it will be Plains and Central Southeastern going at it for a regional title. We'll wrap up tonight with scores. We've got plenty of them of many different types. Start off on the girls' side in Missouri tonight. Brashear Tournament. Scotland County wins its 21st straight game, beats up on Brashear 61-14, your final. On the other side of the bracket, in the consolation bracket, North Shelby a loser to Kirksville's JV squad tonight, 45-33. Scotland County boys, they continue to play good basketball. Bailey Johnston, 26 points in this one tonight to help lead his team past Atlanta and into the championship game. Up next for Scotland County, a showdown with North Shelby, who effectively knocked off Marion County tonight at the Brashear tournament. 56-41 was your final there. Also want to pass along good news for the 8th graders of Quincy Catholic. They're moving on to state. Coming up on Saturday at 2:30, they'll take on Washington Middle School in the Elite 8. Nice job by those fellows. Also some college scores to pass along tonight. John Wood women, winners on the road over Marshalltown, 57-42 is your final. Hannah Reller had 11 points there. Also, Kirkwood hands Southeastern Community College a rare loss, 66-57. And we'll leave you with one wrestling score tonight. Dubuque Hempstead ends up knocking off Fort Madison by the final count in that one of 55-22.
And if you happen to miss it at 6, Student Athlete of the Week was earlier tonight. A good one this week.
Lakin Bolts from KHQA already online right now at KHQA.com for your perusal.
Check that out and stay with us after the break.